All right, what is going on, everybody? Welcome. I believe this is episode 4 of what was uh, Stoobers 1.5 pence. We're going to rename it to Stoobers Take because 1.5 pence is a little bit difficult to say sometimes. And basically, what we're going to do in this episode is we're going to talk about the state of Destiny 2. Well, when I say we, I mean me as a person, as a gamer, as a Destiny 2 player, streamer, content creator, whatever you want to designate me as. What, in my opinion, they could do to not so much make the game better, but things they could do to sort of make the community feel like they've got the money's worth out of the season. Because I'm hearing a lot of talk of friends, other people. I'm even seeing a lot of talk across YouTube and other um, content creation sites, YouTube, Twitch, Mixer. I'm seeing a lot of people going along the lines of they don't know whether they're going to get, if they're not got the season pass, they don't know whether they're going to bother with the next season because, in a lot of people's opinion, this season has been a little bit lackluster. Now, personally, I, well, I don't know whether I agree or disagree with it, but I think it was always going to be tough for Bungie to um, keep on top of it, like they did when they had the support of Activision. I mean, I know we're all the vast majority of us are more than happy that Activision are out of the picture and Bungie are their own independent. Um, Bungie is its own independent thing now. But a lot of people have said this season doesn't feel like it's been rewarding, and I can see where they come from. I really can. There are times where the game has gotten a little bit stale. Um, there's been times where I've just gone into the game. I've literally loaded up the game and then logged onto a character, then logged off because I just don't know what to do. And then there's the thing about the corridors of time puzzle. Um, Basically, a lot of people's focus has now been this week have been on that with very little actual gameplay. I mean, it came out the data recording. This is Sunday, the 19th of January. It came out on reset on Tuesday, and people have been at it since then. It's nuts. It's absolutely crazy. But it brings a community together because there's a lot of people helping out. There's obviously you've got your big names like your Glad, your Chevy, um, your people like that are just absolutely hammering it. And then you've got the smaller members of the community. Like a couple of my friends have sent screenshots over. So they're helping out. Um, so yeah, it is bringing the community a little bit together. There's a lot of complaining about the complexity of it. There's a lot of complaining that it's taken away from the actual game because it's taking so long. I'm a little bit unopinionated of it. I just hope at the end of it all, like I say, at the time of recording, there is no solution to it. They're still working on it. I just hope it's all worth it at the end of the day. Because this could be something that if it's not worth it, or if it's something dumb, this could tear a lot of people away from Destiny, and a lot of big people too. So I hope to God it is worth it. Anyway, purpose of this video: the state of Destiny and where we're up to at the moment. we're about halfway through Season of the Dawn. All right, okay. We're about halfway through the season. I have the season pass completed. I am just waiting for Bastion to come out to finish the collections badge, and then the Imperium thing to come out to finish the seal. So, like I said before, there's a lot of people going around saying this season has been very, what's the word? What is the word? Underwhelming, I think the word is. They've not been impressed by it, which I can kind of see. But, like I say, this is only the second season since the whole Activision split, so there's got to be a little bit of a give. But let's talk about activities, and let's talk about Pinnacle gear. Apart from Nightmare Hunts, Master Nightfall, Scoring Nightfall, and Raids. Oh, fuck. Nailed it! Apart from those activities, there's no real way to get Pinnacle gear. You know what I mean? There's no... Oh, shoot, I missed. Yep, I'm dead. So apart from when Iron Banner comes around, there's the Master the Nightmare difficulty, and there is the 100k Nightfall. All of which, in theory, I say in theory because it's not necessarily a necessity, but all in theory require a fire team of 3. Any other Pinnacle gear is Raid, which requires a fire team of 6. So there's no, other than Iron Banner, and like I say, not everyone is a PvP player. Most of Pinnacle gear, I'm probably not going to make that. I am not going to make that. That's because I'm dumb and didn't do it the right way again. I did the same thing in the last run. There's no real way for solo players. I mean, look at me. I play the vast majority of the time on my own. Apart from every now and then when we run a raid or if people are about, then I run with them. But the vast majority of the time, I'm a solo player. So, for me to get Pinnacle gear, I would have to run Iron Banner. This is the point I'm making. For me to get Pinnacle gear as a solo player, I would have to run Iron Banner. There's no way, or do LFG, but there is no way for a solo player like myself, or like I used to be. It's not so bad because I can just call upon friends and people will help me out. But there's no way no real way for a solo player, to get Pinnacle gear. And this is what frustrates a lot of the community. This is what frustrates like solo players. How, if you're a solo player, how are you meant to get Pinnacle gear? If you're struggling to even get a team to run a Nightfall, let alone a raid, how are you meant to get Pinnacle gear? There's an activity that came out in the last season of Year 2 called the Menagerie, and it was a fantastic activity. It gave you the option to choose your rewards, so to speak. So, with the whole Chalice of Opulence thing, you could pick what your reward was. You could pick whether you wanted a piece of armor, whether you wanted a gun, also a weapon, a heavy weapon, a special weapon. You could borderline pick the particular role you wanted on it. And it's just been left to sort of rot and die. There's nothing going on with it. Now, there's plenty of potential there. And it's something I've discussed with my my viewers and my friends. there's plenty of potential there for Bungie to go, right, we're gonna. You don't even have to change the entire loot pool. They could just change, take one weapon out, or one piece of armor out, and then replace it with something else. So, like, maybe have, I don't know. I know they're not available anymore because they were limited to the first season, but the Vex weapons that you got from doing the Vex offensive, why not put them in the loot pool? Why not put the season one the seasonal armor in the loot pool? Because at the minute in the loot pool you've got the Reverie Dawn set, the Tangled Web set, the Opulence set, and the Exodus Dawn set. Why not take either the Exodus Dawn or the Tangled Web set out and put last year's seasonal armor in? Give people who maybe have just bought the game a chance to earn it. Put the weapons in. I don't know. Make the activity something. It's still there. It's still a fun activity to do. I've been doing it a couple of times just to try and get some of the armor, but it's still such a fun activity to do. There's so many things they could do to this game to make it a lot better. This is all my opinions. This is not. I expect a lot of backlash in the comments and below. I played D1 Destiny 1 last night. I did a couple of Destiny 1 raids, and it just felt so much better. Yeah, granted, the movement itself probably wasn't as quick, but it just felt better. Like, there are things that Destiny 2 does that they do better than Destiny 1, like the mantle system. Having no mantle system, the abilities like the rifts, the dodges, the barricades. But again, saying the same thing, I preferred Destiny 1's way of the abilities, like the super. I thought you had more customization, more options. So, like, say, if Destiny 2 had the same layout as Destiny 1, you could run Burst Glide, Healing Rift, Scatter Grenade, but you could then run Nova Bomb with Atomic Breach and Handheld Supernova. You could run Well of Radiance with Celestial Fire and Wing, and possibly something out of it. You should be able to mix and match. This is what I mean. I don't like the way they've sort of limited us a little bit. And this is something I actually discussed a while ago, but I've never sort of put it in a video. But let me know. What do you think? What could improve Destiny 2 as a game? There's another thing right here. Factions. How long is it since we've had anything to do with factions? They're still here. They're still around. You can still stand by them. But they just don't do anything anymore. I'd love to see faction rallies back. There was some great weapons from the old faction rallies. But let me know in the comments, guys. What do you think? What do you think that Bungie could do to this game to make it better? What do you think that they could do to make it improve? What do you like about what do you like about it? What don't you like about it? What do you think the next season's going to be? Just let me know in the comments below, guys. And that's going to do it for this episode. And I'll be back next week with another one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Peace.